This exercise is the sit to stand. And this exercise is focusing on strengthening the back end, the core, and the back itself. Really important when we do this to get them in a correct positioning. So we don't want a sit where we have leg bowed out to the side or we're sitting way back on our tail. We want to have a nice engaged sit where they're using all their muscles. Maylin, sit. Good. So he tucks up into a sit. If your dog isn't able to do that, then I'm going to show you what you can do as a cheat to get the same effect. Stand. So if your dog learned to sit by putting their head up and leaning back into a sit, that's fine. What we're going to do though is, come here, just before they hit the ground, you're going to ask them to come up forward, because we don't want them to sit back and get into a poor posture. We want them to stay engaged where their muscles are all working together. So what that will look like is this. Waylon. Sit, and just before he sits, you're going to encourage him forward. The other thing you might want to do, or might work for your dog, is once they sit, just bring the treat forward just a little bit so that they lean forward. And that might actually engage the back end as well. Really depends on your dog. If you have any questions, just let us know. All right, sit. Good. The stand is the same. We really want them to just stand up in the same place rather than walking out of their sit. But if they're not very strong, you may have to have them walk just a little bit, and as they get stronger, really focus on this type of a stand. Sit. So if they're not quite strong enough, you can walk them out of the sit. As they get stronger, sit. Good. What I want is for them to stay in the same place, stand, and stand up like that. Sit to stand.